Hey guys, Llama here with yet another video. So I know it's been a bit since I've done a queuing video, and yet even longer since I've done a real review video. So today we are going to be looking at these four Morphix puzzles. So Morphix puzzles are probably one of my favorite types of puzzles personally. We have the Pure Morphix, the Master Morphix, the Mega Morphix, and my favorite, the Giga Morphix. All full with this manufacturer's name. I'll put the name right here just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And the Shengshous. So I'm going to go ahead and just go into these two first, and we're going to put these two off to the side. So right here we have the Pure Morphix. So this is the 2x2 variant of a Morphix puzzle. So these are very similar to just their cubic counterpart, so like this would be a 2x2. The only thing is that it's off-centered basically. So instead of turning in a normal manner, when you turn it like this is still in a square-like shape, because now you can do that turn. So you have two slices here, two slices here, two slices here, and as you can see, it turns like a 2x2. So at least the Pure Morphix itself from this company, it is very, very smooth turning. Super, super smooth, and it locks into place to make it much easier to not get lockups and things, which you're not going to be speed solving this, but it's still nice. The plastic is more of a matte-like finish. I'm more of a glossy fan, but this is a very, very nice material compared to some other matte material cubes that I've had. So I really can't complain about that. There's not much more for me to say. It's a kind of a cheaper puzzle. I'll put all the prices of every puzzle right up here so that you guys can see it throughout the video. And it's all going to be based off the cubicle prices. Just that way it's something cohesive and it's a more popular store that you guys will know. So that's the Pure Morphix, not much more to say on that. So now let's get to the Master Morphix, which is going to be the 3x3 variant. So once again, made by the same company, very, very smooth. All their shape mods and all their different types of puzzles that aren't just your normal WCA are commonly very, very smooth. Very, very nicely made. It's a little on the kind of the tighter side, but you kind of want that with these so that you don't pop them, because who knows if you're going to get them back together. I've yet to actually take any of these Morphix puzzles apart, and I'm very, very scared too. But once again, another super, super nicely turning puzzle. And let's see. Can I do any kind of corner cutting? Because I know everyone's interested in the corner cutting. Yeah, actually there is some corner cutting. It's not much, but you know, it's not a speed puzzle. Which also here, just so you know, here's actually where your center's at. So that's your center, and as you can see, it's kind of offset. So orientation especially matters on these puzzles. So now we're going to start getting into some of the Shengshou puzzles. This is the most disappointing puzzle of the bunch. This is the Mega Morphix. So this is Shengshou's 4x4 mod of a Morphix puzzle. And I have to say I'm not very impressed, which it might just be the 4x4 it's made out of. It's pretty locky. It turns kind of okay. The material it's made out of is really nice. I love that Shengshou uses more of a glossy material. I'm more of a fan of that. But the puzzle itself, just turning wise, just feels cheap. It gets locked up pretty easily, being a 4x4. Which, if I do a solve at the end, you'll see there, most likely, where it's going to be locking up. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a solve on the 4x4, just because I really do not enjoy this version. If I had to say any of them not to get, it'd be the 4x4, but I got it for collection purposes. I don't mind it. It's just can be kind of obnoxious to solve sometimes. But if you're going for a collecting standpoint, go ahead and get it. I highly recommend it. And last but not least, we have the Giga Morphix. Now this is probably my favorite puzzle out of almost any of them I have. There's only a couple that take the cake, but they're on a completely different level. So this is Shengshou's 5x5 shape mod. Once again, very, very nice plastic. This more of a glossy finish is more of a texture that I enjoy. I feel it's a bit better on the hands than the matte finish. And so smooth turning. This puzzle can get a little locked up, but that's mostly because of these little tiny pieces right here. None of the problems with the 4x4 version, because you don't have any of the internal pieces, but the internal layers just turn flawlessly. You do have to very much get them lined up or they're not going to turn. See, they're very easy to catch. But they're also very easy to not be able to distinguish which piece is which. But overall, this is probably one of my favorite puzzles. As you can see, super, super easy. Just one of the simple little patterns, the checkerboard that you can do. Which doesn't really look like a checkerboard. You can actually do a real checkerboard on here. But it's just a neat little pattern that you can do. But anyways, guys, just a quick little video giving my thoughts and my opinions on some of the Morphix puzzles. As you guys know, I am very, very into Morphix puzzles. I plan on getting the 6x6 version, and I might go ahead and get the Shengshou version of these two to complete the whole set, just so I can kind of have a coherent set. But overall, would I recommend them? Yes. Would I recommend them necessarily to play with all the time? No. The Shengshou and the... I'm going to mispronounce it again, so I'm not going to say it. This one are the two I'd highly recommend. The 2x2 version can be fun, but it's really simple, and it can be kind of frustrating because it's just so odd. And then the 4x4 just does not turn well enough for my taste, so I don't really take it anywhere just because I don't find it fun. But like I said, I am going to at least do a solve of the Pure Morphix and the Master Morphix after this. So let me know if you guys want to see either of these, and if you want to see like a how-to solve video or anything, just let me know. I will gladly do it, especially for this guy, because I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with commutators. So just let me know in the comments. And guys, if you want to help support me in other ways, you can check out my other social medias that are going to be down below in the description. And also, if you want to also support me on stream, I am live Monday through Sunday, every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are cubing streams. So if you want to come talk puzzles, see these live in action, just come and say hey, be like, hey, I want to see the Morphix puzzles, and I'll gladly bring them out. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night.